7 ways to spot fake payslips. In this day and age, you probably won't be surprised that people are making fake things everywhere. In politics, in science, in education, and certainly in one's most basic income document payslip. For mortgage brokers, it's more crucial than ever to have the ability of spotting fake payslips. In this video, we will summarize 7 basic ways to spot the potential fraud. First, mismatching information. The first thing a mortgage broker needs to check is whether the company name or business name matches its ABN. Believe it or not, some cheaters will get this most basic information wrong. While some may be blatantly mismatching, some may be unnoticeable. For example, be careful with the difference between Pty.Limited. And Pty Limited. Technically they're the same, and in their accounting system, company may input slightly differently than their registered name. But it may be a key signal the cheater didn't pay attention to details. Also, while the client may tell you that he has worked with the same company for over 3 years, the ABN record may suggest the company was only registered 1 year ago. This can be another indicator that your client is cheating. Second, missing information. Be reminded, cheaters can be lazy, as perfectly faking a payslip is no easy thing. So, they may knowingly or unknowingly miss many things that a formal payslip normally has. For example, they may miss pay rate, superannuation details, banking details, or employment category or status. While some of these may be optional or even not included within some accounting system, others will show them all the time. To be familiar with different types of payslips and their formats will also help you to spot fake payslips. Third, wrong calculation. It is not uncommon that people may get wrong with grade 1 mathematics in those fake payslips. For example, pay rate times working hours is not equal to gross pay. Gross pay minus pay tax is not equal to net pay. Superannuation is less than minimum compulsory 9.5% of the gross pay, or annual leave and sick leave figures are not in line with fair work laws. Fourth, misspelling. Getting spelling wrong might sound stupid, but still happens a lot. The most common misspelling happens to superannuation, followed by fortnightly, withholding, and other preschool vocabulary. Fifth, inconsistent format. Cheaters are smart enough to doctor a payslip from an existing payslip of someone else. Doctoring perfectly may also need a bit of professionalism. It's not an easy job to change a lot of information while still keeping the format perfect. Common mistakes include inconsistent alignment, inconsistent spaces between lines, and inconsistent fonts. Sixth, free template. While doctoring from other people's payslip may be overwhelming for some people, they just choose an easier way. Just search free payslip template on Google. You may find a dozen free templates. Though it might be legitimate, it at least indicates one thing. The company is either too small to afford a proper payroll system, or too unprofessional to get employees' income properly. Either way, you need to see the red flag. Last but not least, common sense. When assessing documents from clients, common sense sometimes is the only golden rule. For example, when a client is working for a large nationwide company, but the payslip looks extremely simple even without a logo, you would know it can't be right. Another example, when a client is working for a local community grocery shop, but receiving over $100,000 annual income, red flag should be raised. What would be the next? Further investigation is always a proper next step. Sometimes, there might be some legitimate reasons behind the red flags. A broker may also need to verify the client's bank statements and do an employment check with an independently sourced phone number. As a mortgage broker, our call is to help our clients, but we also need to protect ourselves from the cheaters. Thanks for watching this video of Mortgage Academy Australia, a project of Reservoir Finance.